World Hepatitis Day is being observed today under the theme Hepatitis Can't Wait. Jalissa Hines reports.
Every year on July 28th, World Hepatitis Day is commemorated to increase the awareness of viral hepatitis, which include hepatitis A, B, C, D, and E. These are a group of distinct diseases that causes inflammation of the liver, resulting in a series of health problems, including cancer. One of the most common causes of chronic hepatitis is viral infection. According to the World Hepatitis Alliance, about 500 million people are currently infected with chronic hepatitis B or C, and 1 in 3 people have been exposed to one or both viruses. The World Hepatitis Alliance first launched World Hepatitis Day in 2008. Following on, the United Nations declared official recognition of this event in 2010. According to a study conducted by the World Health Organization, an estimated 4.5 million premature deaths can be prevented in low and middle income countries by 2030 through vaccination, diagnostic tests, medicines, and education campaigns. The World Health Organization's global strategy, ratified by all World Health Organization member states, aims at reducing new hepatitis infections by 90% and deaths by 65% between 2016 and 2030. Dr. Diane Thomas, GMO attached to the New Amsterdam Regional Hospital, in an exclusive interview with this newscast, briefly shared the basics about hepatitis.
So today being the 28th of July, we celebrate World Hepatitis Day. This is because of Dr. and geneticist Barry Blueberry, who was the one that discovered the hepatitis B virus and was the first person to invent the hepatitis B vaccine. Most cases of hepatitis is from viruses. There are 5 viruses that causes hepatitis. It can be caused from viruses, from alcohol, from toxics, from the autoimmune diseases. In terms of the symptoms for hepatitis, most people do not know they have hepatitis because it can be asymptomatic. Mild symptoms could be pain, vomiting, diarrhea, loss of appetite. And the severe forms, you can have yellowing of the skin or yellowing of the eye, the white part of the eye. And when you come to see the doctor, we can feel that the liver is enlarged, which we call hepatomegaly.
Dr. Thomas then expounded on different types of the hepatitis virus.
The hepatitis A virus, this is caused by the fecal oral route, meaning that a contaminated person or infected person spreads the virus in the food or in the water. So when you drink it or you eat the food, you become infected with the virus. Hepatitis B virus is transmitted with contacted infected body fluids, such as childbirth, from mother to child, from unprotected sex, or from sharing of needles and razors. In hepatitis C, this is found mainly in people that share needles. Hepatitis D is also transmitted with body fluids from an infected person. Hepatitis E is similar to hepatitis A. A fact to know is that 1.3 million people die every year from hepatitis. And in Guyana, a study done in 2019 showed that 17% of people had hepatitis B virus, which is a form of STI.
All types of hepatitis are treatable, but only hepatitis A and C are curable. One way of preventing hepatitis is to get vaccinated against the disease. Dr. Thomas disclosed some preventative measures and divulged details about vaccination against hepatitis.
The hepatitis can be prevented from proper hygiene, hand hygiene and personal hygiene, and from drinking clean and treated water. We have in Guyana hepatitis B vaccine. At birth, child is given hepatitis B. At 2 months or 8 weeks, the child is given the pentavalent. At 4 months, the child is given another dose of the pentavalent, and at 6 months, the child is given another dose of pentavalent. So the pentavalent is a vaccine that has 5.
Lastly, Dr. Thomas highlighted the services offered at the New Amsterdam Hospital for hepatitis patients.
The services offered at the hospital for hepatitis varies. When a patient comes, we see from their signs and symptoms if they have any damage to the liver. And from that, we do a blood test to see if there's elevated lipid profile enzymes, the LFTs. And from that, we can do ultrasound, and we can even order hepatitis tests. Here we have available the tests for hepatitis A, B, and C. And like I said, hepatitis A and E are short term in that the body fights it off. It's an acute infection. Compared to hepatitis B, C, and D, these can be chronic. They can last for more than 6 months. And if it's not treated, these patients can develop cirrhosis, or they can even develop liver cancer. They showed that 2/3 of every patient that had liver cancer, it was caused of the viral hepatitis. So we would advise you, since today is World Hepatitis Day, to take awareness, to come and check up and see, let's make sure that you are okay. Because as I said earlier, hepatitis B is an STI and is very prevalent in Guyana.
The theme for World Hepatitis Day 2021, Hepatitis Can't Wait, conveys the urgency of efforts needed to eliminate hepatitis as a public health threat by 2030. With a person dying every 30 seconds from a hepatitis-related illness, even in the current COVID-19 crisis, we can't wait to act on viral hepatitis. Reporting for Channel 8 News, I am Julie Sainz.